Hey everyone, thanks for checking out another video of mine. So the products I used on my hair before I blow dry it were these right here, and the products you are going to need are some hairspray, some bobby pins, 2 elastic clear bands, a couple combs, and some cornstarch. Crazy? No, it's like a dry shampoo, so if you have dry shampoo you can use that, but cornstarch is a natural version of dry shampoo, so that is what I prefer to use. So starting off, we're just going to comb our hair back away from our face, and we are going to straighten the top parts of it back away from our face to help add volume. So I'm just doing that to the front section and then the crown, and I'm going to bring in my cornstarch or your dry shampoo, and you are going to add that to the front section of your hair, just like so. You want to rub it in really good if you decide to use the cornstarch because it has a white powder to it, so you just want to make sure you massage it in very nice right there to your roots. And it really does work. I use it all the time. It's a great volumizing without adding a bunch more product to your hair. But because it is not volumized enough for me, I go ahead and add a little bit of teasing. I'm starting with the top section of my hair there. I'm going to tease it back, give it a couple sprays of hairspray and fluff it up a bit, and then I'm going to divide just probably about a ½ inch above my ear and repeat the step. Dividing, teasing, divide the cornstarch, and then teasing, and then some hairspray. Because if you know me at all, I have very thin, fine hair, and I will take all the volume that I can get. So between the volumizing mousse, the cornstarch, the teasing, the hairspray, you think that I would be looking very 80s, but I'm still not quite there yet, but it's okay. After that, I'm going to loosely brush down my hair to make sure that the teasing is properly covered. Be careful that you're not brushing out all the work that you just did. You just want to lightly go through and comb, and that is why I use a wide tooth comb. It's very gentle on your hair, and it doesn't pull apart your work very easily. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and hairspray it back in place, and then grabbing a section from the back of my head. It's about 1 inch thick. So like I said, my hair is very thin, so maybe it's less than 1 inch, but what I do is I braid very loosely, and then I go through and I pull it apart just a little bit. I went ahead and sprayed it beforehand because I do not want flyaways, because this is going to be a braided headband. I don't want a bunch of like random hairs sticking up, so I went ahead and sprayed it before. I'm going to spray it after, smooth it down, make sure that it's really nice and smoothed out, because I don't want these crazy flyaways sticking up from the top of my braid. And then of course we're going to repeat it on the other side, and again braiding, spraying, and then pulling it apart slightly, and then of course just crossing it over right on top there. That's why I was combing down earlier and hairsprayed it beforehand, because when you put the braid across, you want to make sure that that front, the pieces of hair in front are perfectly calm and not frizzy, and they're just ready to go, because you can't really mess with it too much afterwards, or else it's just going to be, you know, kind of like a nightmare trying to get all the hair smooth after you've already got it braided down. So you just want to go through and make sure that the elastic band is covered, pin it down in place, and there you have it. A very simple, easy braided headband. I don't wear this very often because the volume, I like a lot of volume behind the headband, and it takes a lot of work for me to get some volume. So you could decide to leave it straight, but I went ahead and curled mine. I prefer it curled, of course, because it adds a little bit more volume. I definitely need some tips on getting volume, so if you girls have any like foolproof items, please leave them down below. I would love to try some new products as far as helping boost the hair. So moving on to my outfit, tonight is Wednesday. We are going to church, and it is chilly here in Mississippi tonight, so I wanted to keep it very casual. I decided to mix up a like a polyester kind of silky style top, which is normally a dressier style, but I went ahead and paired it with a cotton skirt and like a military style jacket, rolled up the sleeves, and I think that adds just like a nice casual look, and it keeps it very comfy, and I really liked it. I just threw on my black little booties, and that is what I wore. So anyway, thank you girls so much for checking out this video. Hope you liked the very easy quick hair tutorial and the little outfit here. Don't forget to subscribe, and God bless.